8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their
Yeah,
feet.
Critter one time he had to goddamn get ready to get home, take a shower, and goddamn.
They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. This defense for the Steelers, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there. Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Wilson. He finds Corey Davis. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Now Wilson on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5. Play action. It's Wilson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage.
Hell nah. Damn, Charles ain't lit.
Quarterback and see the play in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Hell nah. Damn, put the sack up, goddamn. Put the sack all the way up.
Here's Wilson.
See, that man was trying to get the nuisance.
Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it.
That's it out of here.
So after the run for no gain,
here's 2nd
and 10.
Oh, no, over.
Now Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 10. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
And Captain Bo, Captain 11.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
You gonna FaceTime somebody? Oh, she's on FaceTime this shit. What the hell?
Here's Newton. That's caught by the 6'8" tight end, Zach Gentry. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
First carry for Najee Harris. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Harris going to get it again on second down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
That was going on, man.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for him. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Yeah. It still won't hit players to come out of blue and say that shit either. It still won't hit players to come out of blue and say that shit neither.
Throwing on third down, Newton. He's going to let this one go deep.
You got to get that pick.
This is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Almost feels like anything
bag
you
up
can
shit or some shit.
We're going to try and match or do better.
Put a bag up your shit or some shit.
Touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Take that bitch up, goddamn. He ran, does it then?
The punt team on now as this one's sent away.
That's a good punt.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchdown.
I said, oh, what? Ooh.
Every day we lit.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in this 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So a first catch for him in the ball game, and you know the scuttlebutt has been he's not getting enough touches, enough catches, not feeling involved enough in the offense. So maybe that can get him going.
You and I both know that there's no
Nigga, wait.
that ever feels like in any game he got enough touches, even if he got 15, right? We all know that.
What, bro?
But there's also not an offensive coordinator alive, a play caller, that isn't smart enough to get the ball to them and often that will keep his position.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
And he's been Jim out. He got that goddamn choke.
They carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Here's 2nd and a yard. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Gotta be cooking in there, bro.
Inside the 40, not quite to the 35. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
Now a handoff looking right. Nothing doing. Being able to muster a yard to hit the
That shit is crazy.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Left sideline a dime, and it looks like he's got it. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line.
My nigga, more birthdays. Fuck.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Zerline connects on an extra point, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. They fake the give. Newton. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds.
That dog's so funny. He trying to get his belt under the bed. So he trying not to get hit by the bed, so he'll pull the belt and he'll run.
Throwing is Newton. And his throw is incomplete.
Today's today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Newton now to throw.
I'm about to say, boy,
looking for Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
And Mims has got it. Touchdown, Jets. Denzel Mims, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. It's now 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on. And a nice spin into some open field. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play. 2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll try the air now with Newton. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now it's Newton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They snap it to Newton.
Let's go.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Flushed out right.
My bad, bro.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Stephon Tuitt able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now the Jets will call on the field goal unit here. This will be from 49 yards out. And Zerline's kick is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from.
You gonna try to wrap your arm up?
He can hit it, and he repaid that.
You gonna try to wrap your arm up?
That one right through.
Not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Keanu Neal with a safety blitz for a sack. Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Well, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel. Okay? So
say it again.
Wants to show it off later on. Look what I did out there, guys. And this offense, they've got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained. Maybe
Cam.
calm their whole team down.
Is he Cam?
Find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big. You're being shut out. Let's see if this
come
is
on,
the
Davis,
drive.
good.
Look at this.
So I had speed to make up for that. Good shit.
Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And to give this time to the tailback. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
We'll take it, coach.
They go play action now. Wilson. He'll air this one out from Mims. And this is caught. Touchdown, Jets. Denzel Mims with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the interception by the Jets D leads to a touchdown. Zerline now for the PAT.
We're 9.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 6. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Get back, nigga. Steeler. Try a little something.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Wrong nigga blitz. There you go. That's better.
To throw again on second down. Newton. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. How do you do as he gets in there for the sack?
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Newton on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Working with his 2nd and 4. To throw is Newton.
Get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Play action. It's Newton.
What the fuck I'm doing? I ran right past that ball.
You don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
They'll run on first down. It's Harris. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he's got it as the score is now 31-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I don't even know what that means. I don't.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 58 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson.
Oh, I did not see him coming to that.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw is Wilson. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Cameron Sutton gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. Here's the Jets punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this third down play as we play 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Newton.
Oh, good shit.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 35. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The Jets on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Here's the Jets punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. Yeah, this is a high kick, but it's not going anywhere.
That's bullshit.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Boy, on those punt returns for a touchdown, it just seems like 50% of the time there's a flag, and there was there.
Yeah, and that number might even be conservative, right? I mean, every time we see it, we're excited by the play, but I know we're looking at the field waiting for a flag to come out. So many moving parts often leads to a penalty.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On second down now, it's Harris. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Newton. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Desperation time. Newton, 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. They run the counter now on first down. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Play action. It's Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now it's Wilson. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
And this defense definitely in his head there on 3rd down. And he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call him for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. On first down, it's Newton. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big connection on that one. 39 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Out of the gun, Newton. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's taken down inside the 30. On first down, Newton. Being chased out left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton escaping the pressure right. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
Get the fuck out of
And
here.
that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Newton. Completion here to Claypool. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 12-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, Newton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
What the fuck?
To throw on 2nd and 10. Newton, quick hitter here, it's complete.
And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
They'll try to run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Najee Harris
with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Cam looking to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. A big C. Let it go all the way. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he takes it way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Jets have got it. Past midfield, look out. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. Now it's all on first down there, but it's incomplete.
So, Charles, you talk about this head coach. And let's face it, this season certainly has not gone the way many had expected or at least hoped. And I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier this week.
Yeah, we certainly did, didn't we? Because, let's face it, he's heard the whispers, and they're growing louder that he shouldn't be around next year. He essentially stormed out of that meeting you just referenced with the reporters. How did he end it? We're done here. Well, that's a function of losing and all the pressure that's on him. You hear about pressure creating diamonds? In this case, it's bursting the pipes of the coach.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Wilson. That is caught by Mims. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. It's a big play there for the Jets on 3rd down. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Oh, Wilson going to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. Denzel Mims from 17 yards out. And the Jets are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Now Newton on 1st down.
We need it.
Oh,
he dropped it. Come on.
Well, indicative of the way this one's gone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead 4th quarter.
Maybe
can expect more passes like that downfield.
What good it be?
On 2nd and 10, Newton steps away to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Here's Newton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it.
You could have howled through the movie shit for your head.
Locked in a really bad way.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it.
And the Steelers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And
he's got a man complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Don't add me to move shit up for you.
Play that time through the air. 35 yards. From the red zone now, Newton. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. One last throw here for Newton. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And the Jets come up with a late turnover, but it will probably